Now, are people in Japan a bit too uptight these days? A new study might reveal why. According to the AFP, there have been studies to monitor Japanese sex drive, and the findings are really kind of shocking. In September 2010, 36% of teenage boys admitted that they had little to no interest in sex. And get this, some of them even said they despised it. Now, when this same study was conducted back in 2008, only 17% of boys said they were uninterested in sexual activities. Are you already scratching your heads? But just wait. There is so much more to this story. The 2010 survey reported that 83% of Japanese men who have turned 20 over the past year aren't dating anymore. 49% say that they've never had a girlfriend. Oh, and if you're wondering, it seems like the ladies aren't faring too well themselves either. The study shows that 59% of 20-year-old girls feel the same way as the guys. And you guessed it, that percentage is also up from the 2008 study. Okay, so to me, this study is really shocking. But according to the Japanese Family Planning Association, it all comes down to culture. The association labels these males as herbivorous, which sounds like another word for vegetarian. But apparently the real definition is passive men who do not actively seek women and sex. Apparently, many men associate sex with having children or a family, and by modern Japanese standards, that is considered a burden. So young adults have been raised on the concept that you should establish your own life and career first, and all the fun stuff comes later. Personally, I think calling this a cultural difference is an understatement. Here in the U.S., I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a guy in their late teens, early 20s who is not interested in sex and females. And by interested, I mean thinks about it 24 hours a day. But maybe it's the fact that Japan has androids, other technologies to fill in for a female's role. But come on, guys. You should really take more time to appreciate the opposite sex in the real world. Because sex is not that bad, I promise.